All right, folks, it's time for Trailer Dump. I don't know why I'm here. I'm not going to say anything for the rest of the show. Everybody talk. First one, Onward, Pixar. That's not the name of it. Doesn't matter. Go.
Pixar.
Pixar, that's right.
Yeah,
Pixar.
somebody at Pixar's got serious daddy issues.
Parent issues. Let's be real here.
Daddy. I mean, this Coco, it's about dead dads coming back.
Look, I'm excited about this one. It's got dead dads aside. It's got Chris Pratt.
No, it's got Chris Pine now. We don't do 2-second takes. Chris Pine, Tobey Maguire.
Chris Klein.
It's got lots of Spider-Man. And Tom Holland as the main characters for the voice cast, and I think that looks pretty cool. Plus, I'm interested in the modern fantasy world, which is always a fun take.
I'm with James. I'm a big fan of It's the Future, but with magic. Or not even, it's the present, but with magic.
Right, that's why you were such a fan of Bright, and you wrote all those angry letters on the internet.
I did like Bright. I don't know why, but I did. I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in this. Am I? I'm not sure. I'm very on the fence about this one because, like, it feels like there's going to be a lot of, what are they, Shrek gags?
Yeah, there's a lot of, look at the horses in the trash can.
You wouldn't expect this fantasy thing.
Oh, look at the gardening gnomes.
To be fair, it is the trailer, right? So ideally,
what is the name of the show, ass? What is it?
The trailer.
All right, shut your mouth.
There you go.
God,
They don't want to ruin the best gags in the trailer.
Yeah,
We don't know that.
Right. All right, speaking of best gags, Bloodsport. Bloodshot?
Bloodshot.
Bloodshot with Vin Diesel.
Based on the popular, quote-unquote popular, Valiant comic.
So
Valiant? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Good.
this was. I didn't even know this guy was a character or this was the thing.
Yeah, that's most people.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's all we got.
I had no idea it was a comic book, even though it said it in the trailer. I was like, what comic book? But whatever.
I think it looked good-ish for what it is. I like the Groundhog Day aspect.
It's got a bit of a live, die, repeat vibe, right?
Yeah, he keeps trying to. I like the fact that they're. First of all, it's the stupidest plan in all of science fiction is we need to make the best soldier ever out of human meat. No, you don't really. Like the ultimate weapon is not going to be a bipedal monkey. It's not. Well, maybe literally a bipedal monkey. I was
going to say,
it's adorable.
Make it out of gorilla meat.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
jeez.
it's always like, oh, Weapon X has got to be like Canadian, and no, you don't need that. Or like it's got to be Mila Jovovich. I mean, I'm pro Mila Jovovich, but I just don't.
No, I
that
agree.
Part bothers
It's
me.
stupid sci-fi. It's been done a million times, but I don't know. I like the he dies, quote unquote, and then comes back, and then like that aspect of it is really, really interesting. And
I got a book you should read.
I know.
It's called The Holy Bible.
Oh,
Wow.
They do a fun job too with the music and the motif, and honestly, I think the trailer is very interesting. It's very well made. It's a good trailer.
It could turn out to be just schlock. Which
I don't think there's a problem with that.
no, not really.
This is trailer dump. Why do we care about the actual movie?
There you go.
The trailer says to me, "Come see Vin Diesel movie 6189. This time we named it after a comic book." And if you're going to do that, then by all means, go ahead and use Bloodshot.
Hey,
nobody's losing anything here.
I miss Triple X too, so it's fine. This is good enough.
You didn't see Triple X too?
No, because it had Ice Cube in it.
Knives
right?
Out is a trailer that we should not segue into this stupidly, but we will.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Knives Out looks amazing.
It does. It looks
does.
really
God
good.
damn amazing. It is so amazing. Forget about the rest of this podcast. Go find the Knives Out trailer and just watch it.
I am so ready for this movie. I've been super excited since Rain Johnson was talking about the concept a while back, around the time of The Last Jedi, when he was like, "Oh, I think my next movie is going to be kind of a Clue sort of espionage sort of thing." And then just by the time you get the cast in there,
I would love it if this turns out to be like the Star Wars treatment Rain Johnson had.
This is
for
what
his
Episode
follow-up.
9 was going to be
And
if
then he
Rain
was like, well,
kept his job.
In fact, I recommend you all go out and watch Knives Out and try to picture who would be whom.
yeah, which Star Wars
Which
character
Star Wars
is who?
character was who? in
Ray
this.
eventually turns into Chris Evans' character.
Yeah,
I know it.
Likely. All right, Frozen 2, Electric Boogaloo. I have to work one in.
Frozen 2, don't expect the first one.
I don't know.
Oh, no, James,
man.
you're the only one excited about this. Go.
I'm excited. I loved the
Hey,
first.
who here has a small child?
Yeah.
I do. But no, I loved the first Frozen. I thought it was really heartwarming.
Yeah.
It was really surprising. Its trailers were absolutely awful. So these
Yeah.
trailers that kind of frame it as Frozen meets Lord of the Rings meets D&D adventure campaign, I'm down. I am interested in these characters. I'm interested in taking them out of Arendelle and maybe away from the characters that didn't work in the first one, like the troll rock people. You know,
I don't think we're
unfortunately-
getting away from
Yeah,
them.
I think they're literally the only ones who had a speaking role in this trailer. man.
Unfortunately, we do have to take Olaf with us, so there's that.
Wow.
But
what weird
I liked
mix of
Olaf.
what
I
you're
thought
interested
Olaf
in.
was fine in that movie.
but yeah, I like Frozen. I'm
Here's what I
interested in Frozen.
don't like
too.
about it, and I'm going to put a little. I loved Frozen, but we're not talking about the movies. We're talking about the trailer. And I do remember the trailers for Frozen were at least meh enough that I didn't bother seeing it. I was like, this doesn't look good, and that was it. And I was wrong. But this also looks like it's not good. And here's what I don't like about it. I don't want to know. I don't want a secret origin for Elsa's powers. I don't care. Like, do we need? We don't need to know that she's actually from somewhere else, that like she's from this magical mist village that may or may not be the Brave Village some people on the internet are saying wrongly. I that's what I'm worried about. I don't want too much explanation. Don't destroy the magic by trying to explain it.
Ice baton.
I'm with Frank on this, but it looks like if they steer away from that, then I feel like it should turn out fine. But I think my big thing is like there's a number of reasons why Frozen worked, least of which was the songs in it, and I feel like I don't know how you're gonna hit lightning with that twice. Like maybe they'll just try really hard for the story and hopefully it works. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they're not giving away too many of the songs in this trailer. I mean, I had no idea the first one was a musical from its original trailers. So I'm just hoping. I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping I enjoy the music. They've got some good composers over at Disney these days.
Don't forget, The Lion King 2 hit big with I Still Can't Wait to Be King. So
Wow, worth
right.
it. Disney's Jungle Cruise.
I love it.
All right, well done.
If my response was, we're still making movies after theme park rides, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
but make more, please. I know I know people hate it, but
What
like,
is the hit to fail ratio on that? Pirates hit, Country Bears not.
no
Country Bear was a miss.
Mansion,
definitely the Haunted Mansion's
was a
a
miss. I
miss.
think
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland. Wow.
Tomorrowland was an interesting film. Financially, certainly a miss.
I think Lincoln did pretty well.
That
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis was actually lived 3 months as an animatronic dummy to get that role perfect.
He still
We
they
didn't know.
they didn't say that. He replaced animatronic Lincoln in Disneyland.
But
Amazing.
I really love the like nod to the ride in this where
Yeah.
The Rock is like doing that, and there the backside of water. And, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything he's sort of staging all his parts of his ride.
Yeah.
But as people have said, why is Brendan Fraser not in this movie?
it just looks like a movie that's going to be flying on the Rock's charisma, which I mean is fine. There are great movies that do that, but I really like the ones that surprise me on top of having the Rock's charisma, like
Jumanji?
Jumanji, yeah.
Well,
like
you
the
would
new
have to
Jumanji.
you would have to watch the movie in order to be surprised by something other than.
Well, I guess
What
we're
is the
gonna
name
find
of
out.
the show? Ass. All right, sorry,
that's
Kingsman.
my point.
Kingsman. Get it?
Yep. The Kingsman instead of Kingsman. It's
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah,
It's a-
exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Prequel.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Can
World
I-
War One is cool. I like
This
I
mo-
like that we're going to World War One. I mean, ever since
the
we
least interesting war in movies.
no, it's
in
like,
movie made.
There's so
What?
much material there. Like it's
That's what I meant.
Oh.
The least done movie. I'm still wrong.
So I have two things here. One, I hope they cause World War I by being a bad spy organization. I hope that's the plot of this movie. That I'll totally 100% change my mind. Totally on board. Second, I really want Matthew Vaughn to do anything else. This will be his third Kingsman movie in a decade, and I think he's a really talented director, and I would like to see literally anything else. I understand he elevates Miller's material
Yeah.
halfway out of the gutter, but there's
Wow.
still the other half of Miller's
Wow.
controversial material to
Everett,
still
it's
deal
really hit or miss.
I'm just like this movie. This trailer kept hooking me and then letting me go. I'm like, ooh, Rasputin. Oh, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Ooh,
and he appears to be
airplanes.
active during it and not bleeding out in Siberia after being disemboweled, but still living.
Ooh, parachutes 10 years before their time.
The invention. I can see parachutes as a Bond tech level in
Yeah.
World War One.
Yeah.
Also, who was the first guy to test a parachute?
I don't know, but poor guy.
Rasputin, probably.
Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp. This time it's live action? Question mark.
It looks cute. It's gonna be one of the first films on the Disney Plus that they're gonna do.
Straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys,
That-
this
shouldn't they have done? Hold on, hold the hell on. They definitely should have done Aladdin 2: Return of Jafar straight, but like live action and straight to Disney Plus. That you got to do straight to VHS Disney movies, straight to Disney. Commit to this, Disney. If you're gonna redo this, commit. I want Legend of Zelda. That wasn't a movie. What was it?
No.
King of Thieves. I don't know.
No, wait.
When are
What
we
was
going to
the
get an
third
Apple
Aladdin
Dumpling Gang reboot?
We don't actually have a review for this movie.
The
do we?
gritty
Yeah, I
reboot
don't-
of
Alright.
the
I
Apple
don't have any
Dumpling
strong
Gang trailer.
feelings on Lady in the Tramp.
Again, I think it's cute. I think it's
Sure.
definitely
Dogs
works.
look cute.
I
Why
think-
did we need to redo
Do
that
the animals look any less or more horrifying than the lions that talked? I don't even know.
They look more expressive, I guess.
I guess.
They're
I also
actually-
didn't realize they were talking for most of that trailer because
Yeah.
the dog had that kind of dog's mustache face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm a dog person. A mustache face. And I couldn't see its mouth move.
He's a terrier.
Yeah,
You
the-
know, we got a mustache face. I'm doing the
The
thing
mustache,
to the mic.
the
I got
mustache
my hand
face
up to
that
my
is
mic.
characteristic of that kind of dog.
You know what I
The
mean?
terrier.
Yep.
Give me a job. I'm going to be a shoutcaster
So-
for the Kennel Club.
Interesting factoid before we move on.
Yeah.
These are all real dogs as compared to CGI. They just CGI'd their faces, their mouths to move.
Interesting.
As
That's why you
compared
gave
to
them mustache face because you can do less CGI.
no,
makes it easier.
terriers have mustache face.
That's
So-
why they
so,
use the
uh,
terrier.
So our face CGIing technology is better for dogs than it is for, say, I don't know, Henry Cavill.
Or Will Smith.
Mustache face. All right. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
This is the big trailer from this week.
Final trailer. I don't know. What do you folks think?
I'm also super mixed. I loved the music. I think the visuals look amazing. I'm on board to see the next movie. I really liked the last one, but there are things about it that I'm just trying to be 100% on board with, and am not.
I liked the first one a lot more. I don't know what it is. Like there seemed like there was a odd amount of
Yeah, no, I
tension in
agree.
that one that
Yeah.
is not quite here, and that stinger at the end, I feel is kind of spoiled. Here is the right word for it. Like where like it feels like they overuse it. Like Palpatine has a monologue in this.
In a world where I'm Palpatine doing the inner world voice throughout. He doesn't do that.
Well, I'm kind of behind that not remaining a secret because it's no longer a secret.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. Something about it, like the laugh at the end of it, it was much
Yeah.
more pungent, and I don't know. I'm like James. I'm torn on a lot of things. I really want to love it. There are scenes in here that I'm really looking into, and I like the fight on the water, and I like that scene of just like Ray's like, nobody knows me. He's like, I know you. Like, no, you don't, buddy. But I know you think you do. So that's kind of cool to see him.
When did all this happen?
This is
In,
like what they're
when
fighting
Ray's
on.
Yeah.
like, nobody
Yeah.
knows me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to see the movie,
Yeah.
and I am interested in and I think James pretty accurate to what I feel. I almost don't want to hear anybody like I know that's the point of the show, but I'm done with people's hot takes about Star Wars, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on sight unseen. It's like I just watched the movie, and if you liked it, great.
Yeah. One
Maybe
interesting thing that I've noticed with this, I think of the movies that have come out in my lifetime that I've seen the promos for, this is the only one I can think of that by the time the last trailer was out, I still have no idea what the title references or the subtitle references.
Oh yeah. What does that?
I don't have a
mean?
clear idea of what the Rise of Skywalker is.
Yeah,
Like-
that's one of the things that I think is the danger of a chip on a shoulder. Because you could read a lot into that. You could say,
Yeah.
"Oh, does this mean backpedaling from Last Jedi? Oh, does this mean that we're gonna do that? Oh, like who? I don't know. We'll know
Yes.
when we know."
It's like I really kind of hope that the title has a payoff.
I don't know. The title of The Force Awakens is ambiguous too.
That was very ambiguous, but we got a sense of okay, the Force has been dormant and it's starting to awaken again.
Yeah, like
So
we
you'll probably get a similarly ambiguous answer here.
I guess.
No, I thought we had a pretty clear answer.
For Last Jedi?
Well, no, after The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah. You know what I find interesting, though?
I don't care. If Matt comes swinging in, it just leaves again. Perfect.
Yep. Good times were had by all.
All right.
Hey, you know what you could do? We really need your help. Why don't you like, follow, and subscribe Non-Productive and give us a damn review, man. We've done so much for you. You've done nothing for us.
We do care what you find interesting.
Buy a iPhone because it's one of the few podcast services that actually has reviews on it. Buy it.
Yep.
Review
5
us.
stars, review. Delete your account.
Return your iPhone.
Return your iPhone.
I like this plan. I think we should follow through on this. Get on board, everybody.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.